What if you could stay calm in any situation, no matter how stressful, frustrating, or unpredictable? Imagine handling setbacks without panic, criticism without anger, and chaos without losing control. This isn't some unattainable superpower. It's the mindset of the Stoics, a philosophy built on resilience, discipline, and unshakable inner peace. For centuries, Stoicism has helped warriors, emperors, and thinkers navigate the most difficult challenges in life. And today, its wisdom is more relevant than ever. In this video, we'll break down 10 powerful Stoic rules that will help you master your emotions and remain calm no matter what life throws your way. If you're ready to build mental toughness and control your reactions like a modern-day Stoic, keep watching. Number 1. Control your perception. Control your peace. Life is unpredictable. One moment, everything seems to be in order, and the next, chaos strikes. An argument with a loved one, an unexpected financial setback, or an embarrassing mistake at work. Most people react instinctively, letting frustration, anxiety, or anger take control. But the Stoic knows better. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, said Marcus Aurelius. This is the foundation of a calm mind. If someone insults you, it is not the insult that disturbs you, it is your interpretation of it. If you lose money, it is not the loss itself that ruins your peace, but your attachment to that money. The world does what it does, but your mind belongs to you. A modern Stoic practices this every day. When a driver cuts them off, they don't explode in anger. They see it as a test of their patience. When work throws an overwhelming project at them, they don't panic. They take a deep breath and focus on what can be done, step by step. The ability to reframe situations isn't just a mental exercise, it's a superpower. The moment you realize that your emotions are dictated by your perception, you begin to reclaim your inner peace. Number 2. Let go of what you can't control. You wake up in the morning with a plan for the day. You've scheduled meetings, workouts, and moments of relaxation. But the world doesn't care about your plans. The meeting gets canceled. It starts raining just as you step outside. Or a coworker makes a mistake that sets your project back weeks. Suddenly, frustration creeps in. Seneca warned us of this. Fortune falls heavily on those for whom she's unexpected. The one always on the lookout easily endures. If you expect life to go smoothly, every obstacle will feel like a betrayal. But if you prepare your mind for the inevitable twists and turns, nothing will truly shake you. A modern Stoic practices this in real time. They do their best, but they don't demand perfection from the world. When traffic makes them late, they don't rage. They use the time to reflect or listen to an audiobook. When an opportunity slips through their fingers, they don't despair. They focus on what's still within their reach. The secret is simple. Understand that life is chaotic and refuse to let that chaos dictate your emotions. What you control is your response. Everything else is background noise. Number 3, pause before you react. Life will test your patience. Maybe a coworker makes a snide remark in a meeting, or your partner says something careless in the heat of an argument. Your first instinct might be to snap back, to defend yourself, to prove a point. But that first instinct is often the least rational. Marcus Aurelius understood this well. A real man doesn't give way to anger and discontent, and such a person has strength, courage, and endurance, unlike the angry and complaining. Reacting emotionally is easy. Resisting the impulse to lash out, that requires strength. A modern Stoic trains themselves to pause. Instead of immediately responding to an insult, they take a deep breath. Instead of sending a passive-aggressive email, they wait an hour and reread it. They understand that no good decision is made in the heat of emotion. Imagine how many arguments could be avoided if people simply took a moment before speaking. How much regret could be prevented if we thought before acting. True power is in restraint. A person who can control their temper can control their destiny. Number 4, treat every crisis as training. Difficulties will come. A breakup, a job loss, a health scare. When hardship strikes, most people see it as an obstacle, a personal attack from the universe. But the Stoic sees something else, an opportunity. Seneca put it clearly. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Just as muscles grow through resistance, the mind strengthens through adversity. The modern Stoic understands that every struggle is preparation for something greater. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "What is this teaching me?" Imagine two people lose their jobs. One falls into despair, blaming the economy, their boss, or bad luck. The other sees it as a challenge. They tighten their budget, sharpen their skills, and view it as a chance to move forward, not backward. The same event, two different mindsets. And in the end, the one who sees hardship as training always comes out stronger. A calm mind isn't built in easy times. It is forged in the fire of struggle. Number 5, see things as they are. Something goes wrong, a deadline is missed, a date cancels, a mistake is made. Instantly, the mind races to the worst-case scenario. I'm going to get fired. I'll never find love. I always mess things up. The problem isn't the event. It's the exaggeration we attach to it. Epictetus warned us about this. What upsets people is not things themselves, but their judgments about these things. The event itself is neutral. Your interpretation is what gives it power. A rejection isn't the end of the world, it's just one missed opportunity. A harsh critique isn't proof that you're a failure, it's simply feedback. The modern Stoic practices this daily. When something bad happens, they strip it down to the facts. They refuse to dramatize. Instead of saying, "This is a disaster," they say, "This is a challenge." Instead of, "Everything is ruined," they say, "This is inconvenient." By removing unnecessary emotion, they regain control. A calm mind is not one that avoids problems. It's one that refuses to make them bigger than they really are. Number 6, embrace discomfort as a path to strength. Modern life is built around comfort, temperature-controlled homes, food delivered in minutes, endless entertainment at our fingertips. But comfort breeds softness. The moment something difficult happens, whether it's a tough workout, a cold morning, or a stressful situation, many people fold. The Stoic does not. They understand that discomfort is not an enemy, but a teacher. Seneca advised, "It is in times of security that the spirit should be preparing itself for difficult times. While fortune is kind, it should fortify itself against her rebuffs." A modern Stoic takes this seriously. They don't wait for hardship to arrive. They prepare for it. They take cold showers, not because they enjoy suffering, but because they want to master their reactions. They push their limits in the gym, not just to be strong physically, but to train their minds to endure strain. They put themselves in uncomfortable social situations to build confidence and resilience. And when real hardship comes, a job loss, an illness, a betrayal, they don't break. They've trained for this. The person who deliberately steps into discomfort is unshaken when discomfort arrives uninvited. Adversity doesn't weaken them. It reveals the strength they've been building all along. Number 7, accept the worst-case scenario and move on. Most anxiety comes from resisting reality. You try to control an outcome that isn't in your hands, worrying about things that haven't happened yet. A Stoic knows that this is wasted energy. The best way to stay calm is to face the worst-case scenario head-on. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, take a good, hard look at what you hold most dear, for someday it will be gone. This isn't meant to be depressing, it's meant to free you. The fear of losing something often causes more suffering than the loss itself. A Stoic meditates on this reality. They remind themselves that money can be lost, relationships can end, and life itself is fleeting. Instead of fearing this, they accept it. A modern Stoic applies this daily. Before a big presentation, they think, what if I fail? Instead of avoiding the thought, they go through it. If I fail, I'll learn from it. If I embarrass myself, it will pass. In the end, life moves on. By embracing the worst, they strip it of its power. Nothing is more calming than realizing that no matter what happens, you will adapt and endure. Number 8, focus on your duty, not your feelings. Feelings are unreliable. One day you feel motivated, the next you don't. One moment you love your work, the next it frustrates you. If you base your actions on your emotions, you will be inconsistent and unreliable. But the Stoic knows that duty comes first. Epictetus put it plainly, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Talking about self-discipline means nothing if you let laziness take over. Saying you want to be calm means nothing if you let anger dictate your actions. A Stoic does what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. The modern Stoic wakes up early, even when they want to sleep in. They go to the gym when it's raining. They work on their goals, even when inspiration is missing. They understand that action shapes character, not moods. When challenges arise, they don't waste time complaining. They focus on what can be done. They don't wait for the right feelings to act. They act despite their feelings. And in doing so, they master themselves. Number 9, expect rudeness and foolishness from others. People will be rude. They will be inconsiderate, selfish, and ignorant. This is not a possibility. It is a certainty. Yet, many people act shocked when they encounter it. They take it personally, allowing anger to rise, letting their peace be stolen by the behavior of others. The Stoic does not. Marcus Aurelius gives us the mindset to carry. When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. If you expect others to always act rationally, kindly, or fairly, you will be disappointed again and again. The Stoic expects people to be flawed. When someone is rude, they think, of course, this is human nature. When someone betrays them, they remind themselves, people make mistakes. A modern Stoic walks through life prepared. When a stranger is impatient, they don't let it ruin their mood. When a coworker takes credit for their idea, they don't lose their composure. They remind themselves that the world is full of people who act out of ignorance or insecurity. But none of it is personal, and none of it is worth losing inner peace over. The only thing worth controlling is their own reaction. Number 10. Every storm passes. Endure with grace. No situation, no matter how painful or stressful, lasts forever. The mind, however, likes to believe otherwise. When you are in the middle of a crisis, whether it's financial trouble, heartbreak, or personal failure, it feels permanent. But a Stoic knows better. Epictetus tells us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." The key to freedom, to peace, is self-mastery in the face of adversity. When life turns difficult, the modern Stoic does not panic. They do not scream at the storm or wish it away. They stand firm. They endure, knowing that all storms pass. Think of the worst moments in your past, the times when you thought, "I won't get through this." Yet, here you are. The crisis ended, the pain faded, and life continued. The Stoic carries this lesson forward. When they face hardship, they remind themselves, "This will pass. I have endured before, and I will endure again." They meet challenges with calmness, knowing that patience and resilience will see them through. A person who can endure any storm without breaking is truly unshakable. Calmness isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one decision at a time. The Stoics knew that true strength comes not from controlling the world around you, but from mastering your own mind. Every frustration, setback, or moment of stress is an opportunity to practice. The more you train yourself to pause, to accept, and to act with reason rather than emotion, the more unshakable you become. Think about the challenges you face daily: stress at work, conflicts with others, unexpected obstacles. Now imagine facing them without anxiety or frustration, but with total composure. That's the power of Stoicism. The more you live by these principles, the more control you will have over your life. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it to spread the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss future videos on Stoic living and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and I wish you strength on your journey.